Hello and welcome to P2 Soccer Training. This is an advanced level session aimed for 11 to 14 year olds, and the topic is playing through midfield in congested areas. Our warm up is going to be in a 20 by 20 yard grid, and you're going to spread players around the outside with a ball each. Ask two players to go into the middle, and one will be the receiver and the other will be a returner. They're going to work together and the receiver will check in to the ball and lay it off to the returner. They'll give it right back to the player that passed it in. The receiver then goes to a new ball, and you're going to complete this sequence as many times as you can in 60 seconds. Rotate through all your players, and to progress this you can take away half the balls from the outside and now ask the pair to return a new ball to a different player. You can also add a defender to make it a 2v1 in the middle. Making it easy, we can allow unlimited touches from one player. Making it harder, we can add an extra defender or allow a maximum of 3 touches to receive and return. The first coaching point is approach and the second one is planning, and you should definitely look at these on the coaching plan. The next part of our session is technical. On a 30 by 20 yard grid, we're going to have 3 10 by 10 boxes at one end. Ensure you inform your players of the positions that these represent. You're going to have 2 players in the middle, and these represent your central midfielders. Everyone else will be on the outside of the box and they will represent different positions, such as central defender, right and left defender. Add 1 opposition defender and they will be allowed inside the 30 by 20 yard grid to create a 2v1. The objective of the game is to get the ball to the players in the box. The ball must come from one of the midfield players. The defenders are trying to screen the passes into the boxes. To progress this, you can add the extra defenders to the middle and make it into a 1v1. To progress this, you can add 3 defenders to the box and make it a 3v2, plus the 4 on the outside. You can also add a defender to each box to create a 1v1 inside each box. Making it easy, you can allow any player to pass into the boxes, and making it harder, you can add a 3rd defender or take away a target player. The first coaching point is spacing, and the second one is communication, and you could definitely look at these on the session plan. In the third part, we're going to expand on the game above, and we're going to have 2 30 by 20 yard grids as shown. Add a small goal to each end and divide your teams in half and assign them to one grid. Send 1 player from each side to the opposite side, and we're going to play with 1 ball. The teams will be playing inside their grid, and it's going to be a 4v1. Their job is to try and connect to the other grid and find their 1 player who is outnumbered. To start with, they will get a point for finding that person, and then we can progress this by having the attacking player who's outnumbered trying to score. Finally, you can allow it to be a free-flowing game where they have to make decisions based on what they've just learnt. Making it easier, we can increase the size of the grids to allow more space, and making it harder, we can decrease the size, or we can ask the outnumbered player to receive the ball and get it back to their team for a point. There's coaching points here are decision making and support play, and you should definitely look at these before moving on. At the end of our session, it's small-sided game time. We suggest playing 5v5 to keep all the players engaged, and we suggest playing no goalkeepers and use small goals to encourage accurate shots. In order to create plenty of coaching moments, we suggest setting your formations and having equal teams. And we also advise that you should allow time for your players to enjoy the scrimmage without any conditions. Making it real, we're going to assign positions, set a formation, and help players understand their role. There's a coaching summary on the plan, and you should definitely have a look at this. And thank you very much for watching, and for more videos like this, please visit us on YouTube or visit p2.soccer.